Hey, the Comfort Crew, Jill's Comfort Zone now have memberships that are now available. So come on over and join the membership so we can start having lots of fun, much benefits to it. Starting at $2.99. Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. If you can hear me, please put a one in the chat. Okay, this is my first time. I think I did it years ago. This is my first time um, trying to go live on Facebook and also on YouTube. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you, Sassy. Welcome, hun. Welcome. It's Jill. You keep putting Gina. It's Jill, girl. I know you mind for a lot of people. I know what you mean, though. Thank you, Sassy, so much. I appreciate you, my moderator and my member. Okay. So thank you so much. And I appreciate you being a member. Thank you so much for the mic check. Okay. So today, as you see, as the title says, okay, it is let's revisit the discussion on loyalty, shall we? Okay. And I will drop the link later on Facebook. If you are in here, I cannot tell yet. I don't know how this works. Yes, I know what you meant. I know what you meant, moderator. Girl, I ain't sweating it, girl. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me on my live walk this morning. Shout out to the replay gang. Welcome to any and everyone, okay? New and old subscribers. Facebook, if you want to join in on the conversation later on after, I'm going to revisit a video for my Fridays, which will be coming up soon. My motivational Fridays, which I can't wait. Okay. And I thought this was a great topic that I discussed while I was walking. And that's because I know a lot of us in life, we get so confused on, who's loyal to us, who should be loyal to us. And I think, loyalty is something that is one, it comes from within, right? And so I did this video 2 years ago, right? Which we're about to take a listen to for those who are coming in. I don't know how I can check my Facebook. I don't want to disrupt everything. Anything. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see. Okay, I got this on here. I don't want any feedback. Okay, it's on mute. It's on mute. So it looks like it's on mute on Facebook side. But welcome in, welcome in. I was trying to see how can I see everything. But anyway, I'm not going to trouble it. If you're here, thank you and welcome once again. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you're not a member, please think about considering joining my membership on YouTube. It is absolutely amazing. I share a lot of things. I will be doing more things up to coming. So look forward to that. Let's get into this loyalty topic, right? At the end of this live, I would definitely drop the link so we can discuss some things and you tell me what loyalty means to you. I appreciate those who are in the building at the moment. Okay. So please let me know once I start playing the video if you can hear. You could drop down in the chat and let me know. If you have some questions or you want me to pause, drop down what loyalty means to you. While you're here in the chat, I will be looking and watching the chat and stop if needed to be, if you want me to. Okay. So this is going to be a live, just, I think it's uplifting and beneficial to all of us to get a better understanding of dealing with people who we don't know, who we do know, those who are close to us in a business environment and just on social media itself, right? All right, so give me a moment and I will begin. So I was trying to wait a few minutes to get some people in the building. If you are on Facebook, type something. If you are listening on Facebook side, so I can see how that looks. And I don't know why it's blocking my messages. It says YouTube rejected your comment. This is usually means they think it's spam. Try changing it a bit. And I didn't do anything different. I answered hey T Lounge. Hey girl, hey. Welcome into the lounge. Thank you for coming. Happy Sunday, boo. I did answer under new management, but that should be on another live anyway. I answered him on the her on the and it went through on the Facebook side, so I don't know. So anyway, let's get started. Okay? Like I said, if you have any questions or anything, just go ahead and if you don't mind, thumbs up the live so that YouTube can share me out to the algorithm, or you can wait until decide if you like it or not. It's your choice. And if you can share me out. Thank you, Sassy. Dang, dang, dang. You know what I meant. Yeah, I read that. All right, let's get started. Those who would catch up, if Sassy, if you can just post what the topic is and what we're listening to in the chat, if you don't mind, as others start coming in, let them know that we are revisiting a video and listening to. And I wonder if I didn't listen to the whole thing, so I wonder if my outlooks of loyalty has changed within 2 years. Oh, hey, Sonia. Hey, boo. Hey. Thank you for coming in the live. So I see a Facebook. Welcome, Facebook. Welcome, YouTube. I'm about to play the video and get into it. Don't forget, you could go ahead and type your comments down if you need me to pause or anything, or you have any questions. And just put in the chat what loyalty means to you. All worlds a circle: business, family, friends, and social media. All right, so let's get started, y'all. Let's get started. I'm about to play the video now. Welcome on in. And let me know if y'all can hear it or not. Let me put myself on mute. Not bad. That's awesome. Hey y'all, happy Friday. Hey, 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 it's Friday. Hey, hey. How are you guys doing today? I hope that you are having a blessed day thus far. But I wanted to come to you to talk about loyalty. And we have to take it with a grain of salt. And speaking of salt, you have some salt that is not edible, right? And there is differences with those. And yeah, so you have some edible salt and non-edible salt. Some is relaxing and good for the bones, and not to be digested, but something for soothing and healing. So let's think about loyalty. So I wrote some stuff down here. And so so it's like loyal to a cause, right? Loyal to a mission. You have several things. So when we think about loyalty, we think about faithfulness, right? We think about consistency, right? We think about honesty, trustworthiness, right? Commitment. All of those things are so important. But we have failed to think about other things. Different people play different positions in our lives. And so when you look at loyalty as a whole, some of them are actually loyal, just not that loyal that you're trying to define. Some people are loyal to the cause. Some people are loyal to the business, to the company that they work for. Some people are loyal to the plan, like the dedication of a plan, but we can't mistake that loyalty for two different things.
areas in your life. You know, when we come on these YouTube streets, we're all grinding for the same thing. Most of us um, is to bring great content, meet. You know, some of us didn't even think we were going to come on here and meet some great people, but it just happened. I didn't think that. I thought I was going to come on here, drop some videos, go about my business, and live my life, and it didn't turn out that way. But I'm blessed it didn't. I've learned a lot and experienced a lot. But we can't forget that we don't know each other. And when you come on here, people are on here and they're loyal to their mission. And some of the missions are equal. We're all here to get monetized, to make money, to bring great content, to learn how to do a whole lot of stuff. But that don't mean they committed to you. So just be easy when you meeting these people and thinking and mistake their loyalty as a friendship loyalty, because it's not um, all the time. And um, had to learn that. Don't put that in a separate, that loyalty that you get from your, or you expect to get from your family, friends, loved ones, husband, kids. Um, you know, some of those things uh, is a disappointment as well. So let's see, loyal, giving or showing firm and instant, constant support or allowance to a person or institution. Okay. Loyalty is a feeling or attitude of devoted attachment and affection. Okay. And once again, we're going to speak on those different things. People are loyal to the game, people are loyal to the hustle. That doesn't make it means that they're loyal to you, far as anything that's not outside of the YouTube streams. And they just want to benefit whatever it is that we are all trying to um, we are all trying to accomplish. Anything outside of that is anything outside of that. Okay. So think about that, getting into these friendships and fake ships and different things, because trust me, that's not the loyalty. Some people will pull you down just to for them to arise. And remember, you don't know these people, they don't owe you nothing. Nobody owes you anything in this world. But they should be respectful. But loyalty is earned. Um, it really is. That's earned. And just because you do your best, you can love on people all you want. That does not mean they're going to be loyal to you. They're loyal to what you can provide and what you are doing for them. But anything else off the table is that's another story. Trust me. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. So listen, there's just different levels to this loyalty stuff, this loyalness that you're looking for, and looking for perfection in. It ain't gonna happen, people. Listen, the Bible already showed us how different loyalties lies. You see, Jesus does. Listen, Jesus was fooling with folks who he knew wasn't loyal. So, and he still used them to do his work, to do the Lord's work. He knew them neglets wasn't loyal, okay? Jesus was like, he told them to their face, I know you is going to betray me. I know you're going to deny me. People hollering, oh, I roll with you. I roll with you, life or death, and all that. Please, nigglets, okay? Ain't nobody rolling with you, no life or death. So maybe I don't know who that is, but um, I ain't dying for nobody but Jesus. And listen, it's I mean, I'm praying that Jesus don't ask me to die for him either. But listen, let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying, people? Jesus knew that them mofos was gonna trade, it was gonna change on him. And he told him to his face, yeah, you hollering that now. Talking about, I'm gonna protect you and we got this. You know, so all that stuff people talking is bull crap, okay? As soon as they get to their level of where they loyalty, you know, some people loyal for them damn selves, meaning they loyal with you so they can get what they get and getting what they want. And then they've gone, okay? Or if it ain't working their way, um, they gone. Um, and just make sure you reinforce your boundaries. Okay, that's another important thing. It's okay to tell people no, and or it's okay to uh, got a line. Um, Learn to decline people's requests and modify it to your expectations. You don't have to follow suit, do everything somebody wants you to do. You don't. Do what the Lord has put in your heart to do and what you know what your mission is. Only you know that. So just be careful. Stop letting people take advantage of your kindness, um, and using it as a weakness for your weakness. Just be careful of those folks, okay? Some shady people out here in this world. And we ain't talking about just on YouTube, okay? So let's get that cleared up. Talking about in life general, you got people who's coming for your neck. You know, they only with you because they watching what you do and want to make sure that you don't surpass them. They only there for you not to elevate you, but to keep you down. Be careful. It seemed like they're rooting for you, but they're not really rooting for you, baby. No, they're not. Mm-mm. And it seems so comforting because they loyal. I rock with you. Nah, niglet. You rocking with yourself. And they will demolish and damage your name because they using backs stacking on top of people backs just to get, and it's never that serious. Ain't nobody getting that kind of money out here. You gotta work for it. And I work hard for everything I get. And I'm talking about that's off YouTube that we ain't talking about. In my whole entire life, I bust my ass. I went to school. I did what I needed to do. I raised my kids. I stumbled. I pushed through. Okay. So listen, don't let nobody tell you, but we're going to pick up back on this loyalty because I have so much to talk about on this. But the main thing is, look, keep your head up and just pay attention to them snakes in the grass. But you know one thing, always believe in your first thought. If you think it, believe it. If it don't feel right, trust it. If it don't smell good, throw it away. If it looks dim, listen, it might not be good for you. Just throw it away. Close the door, shut it. Trust your first instinct. We always want to do things a benefit of the doubt. And when you're trying new things, you're uncertain of how it's going to turn out sometime. And that's something your guard drops when you're doing something and you think everybody is so on point with you and with you on some things. But no, you got to keep your eyes open at all times. And some people are clever. They are clever and will pull the wool over your eyes, when you assume something, and especially when they think you're on to them. See, me, I call them out and I approach it, but then it's, oh no, it's not like that. I don't feel that way at all. And deep inside, that's what it is. So when you call it, just remember every loyalty levels is different. And as I said, God knew them folks was not loyal, and he still used them anyway to do God's will. And knew he couldn't trust them, but he trusted in the Lord. But that's different. That's listen. And just like that, God got us covered too. He just unreveals it before you be done did something really gullible. And God said, let me put a stop to this right here and let me reveal what's really going on before you be, because it's a one thing to help somebody, but when you truly about to really will be a blessing to somebody in a big way, and God be like, come here, girl. You better slow down. Pay attention. Let me peep. Let me whisper something in your ear. Because somebody else could use that blessing. But we'll go deeper into the loyalty because I think there's different sections. There are so many scriptures I want to share. But before I get out of here, let me share this one scripture with you. Sorry, I'm back. Okay. So before I leave you today, I am going to be reading from Proverbs 19. Okay. And shout out to Pastor Kim because she's been rocking it out over there on her channel, reading from Proverbs. I love Proverbs. So shout out to you over there giving those morning blessings. I've been enjoying them. I may not post all the time, but I'm there. And I've been listening. It's a blessing. So shout out to you. Also, shout out to my girl up. Y'all notice my lips, y'all? And Glenn to gloss. Yes, I still got to do an unboxing on her new stuff because I had this for a while. Getting low too. Need to re-up. All right, sorry. Back to the word, and then I'm gonna close out of here. I only was gonna go read Proverbs 19, 22, but I want to read 21 as well. And it says, "Many are." Let me get here. Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that it prevails. Y'all heard that? Many are the plans in one's heart, in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. And then Proverbs 19:22 says, what a person's desire is unfailing love. Better to be poor than a liar. Amen. Listen, I want some I want genuine love. I just want real love. I don't want no fake love. I don't want nobody faking like they're interested in anything that I do here on the streets, YouTube streets, on the real streets, on any streets that I roam on. I just want realness. Everything I give is real and it's pure. I have no ill intentions and never will I. If I don't like it or like something, I stay away from it. That's just me. I'm not going to be parading around faking the funk or acting like I like something or someone. Listen, life is too short for all that BS. So you see that those two tie hand in hand, you know, the God, the person, whatever plans is on someone's heart, but it's the Lord's purpose that, you know, and unfell in love. People want unfell in love, real love, genuine love. Stop being out here being messy with that fake stuff. Either you like something, you don't. Just keep it real with everybody. Anyway, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the clip of me and Jazzy going to get some ice cream. So, oh my God, I'm so excited and happy. I did it. I did it. But yeah, I am so, so happy and proud of.
All right. All right, all right. Hey, welcome into the live. Thank you. Welcome everybody who has been in the live. So what do you think, guys, far as the discussion on loyalty and explaining like it in different areas, there's different types of loyalty. And especially if you're in a business ship, people expect you when you sign on and fill out that application and then you are signing in and getting that employment or a business contract. You're signing in saying that you are coming on to this job to do a thing and follow the guidelines, the position, job description, the duties, the contract outline of things that they want you to fulfill, and they are expecting you to be loyal to their company, right? So that you got the different types of loyalties that we all have to come down to. So, like even here, thank y'all all for coming. I appreciate you. Shout out to Facebook, those over there watching. I appreciate y'all. So, as an open panel, I would like to hear some aspects of what do you feel and found on these YouTube streets. Those of you over on Facebook, if you want to come over to Jill Comfort Zone so you could jump on the panel and give your thoughts and expressions of it and what you think about loyalty and how you expound on loyalty just works out differently in different areas of life. And as I was saying here on YouTube, right? Here on YouTube, it is a lot. It takes a lot to you don't know everyone personally. You build a relationship, a rapport, as I must say, with a lot of content creators, subscribers as well. And you want to see the good in everybody. You want to think that everybody is for your good, right? You want to think that people are coming to your life to wish you well and to help you succeed or just to root for you. But one thing about it is you must be able to root for yourself. Okay? You have to root for yourself because that is the most important part is rooting for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I see you in the back. And honey, I ain't got time for trolls today, okay? I do not have time for trolls today. May God bless you in your endeavors, okay? I don't have time for that. May the Lord bless your heart, and I will ban you from the studio, okay? And you have a blessed day. I hope the Lord work on your heart and mindset, okay? Because that is not going well over here, okay? I am nobody Igor or B. Okay? So have a blessed day. Anywho, I knew this would open up people to trolls and things of that nature. It's so sad. It's so sad. It is so sad. Okay? Oh, I'm not scared of you, MC. I just don't I don't pay attention to trolls and things of that nature. People with negative mindsets, people who are not blessed, people who don't have love in their heart, people of ignorance as of yourself, MC. So I am never scared. Only person I'm probably scared of is probably the Lord Jesus Christ, okay? All right, that's the only person I'm scared of. I will not let you come here and disrupt this lovely live. You must be loyal to the devil, honey. So take your devil worshiping. Either you sit in the chat and behave and get the word of how to be not ignorant, but let some guidance and light shine upon you. Okay? How about that? So you have a great, 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 great day. Child, these people think they gonna disrupt and they want you to start cussing and getting crazy and upset. I know who I am, boo. So I don't get upset by that. Okay, MC. So thank you. Just sit in the chat and you know, I get it from my daddy. Okay. But yeah, so it's kind of like you want to be good to everyone. You want to open up to people. It's sad that we can't really share our life on here. I know when I first started, I didn't know about doxing and people like MC and all that there was so much people with hate in their heart. And some people will just come amongst you just for, well, I did know, because it's like that in real life too. It's not just here on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or um YouTube. It's all around. You know what I'm saying? It's in your real life. It's people who come amongst you for a purpose. Okay? And then there's people who come amongst you. Listen, they loyal to themselves. They want something from you. You know what I mean? Whether it be a financial uh part of wanting, whether it be to get ideas off the back of your hard work, whether it be for you to get, for them to get subscribers, to learn how whatever it is that makes your channel tick and grow. They want to learn. They come in as, that wolves and sheep's clothing and act as if they're there for you. Some people are in competition with you. So know what the loyalty is. It's okay to meet people on these social medias, to learn from others, to grow. But do know, I don't mind sharing. I don't mind dropping nuggets. I don't mind being the help and honor of others. But you got people who come in the fold because it doesn't matter what area I am on. Yes, I stay in my lane as well. Okay, I stay in my lane as well. And I try to make the best of it. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it though, because God will shine light long as you stay in his word, long as you stay focused, long as you are doing the will, because don't be stingy with growth. I think we could all grow together. I am not stingy. I always open up and say, hey, if you need to learn something, I don't mind sharing, because sharing is caring. But then you have to be careful with those who come. I've been there. They get there. You think build this relationship. You think that they are there for you. And some of them are there just to hold you back. Y'all heard that? And some of them are there to hold you back. It may feel like they lifting you up because they share you out. They're always in your chats or under your videos. They are cheering you on. They are telling you what they want to hear. And then as soon as they get that solid ground under their foot, right? And they running and they running and they running and they get those numbers, because we all at a different pace and a different race, right? um, and you welcome. I get it from my daddy. I didn't see you. I'm so sorry. Welcome to the live. And what you say, yes, I do understand, but I have given enough. My opinion. Hey, listen, that's where I'm going with it. You got to know when enough is enough. You don't give them all your goodies. Okay? Don't give them all your goodies. You can't give all your goodies now. You got to save some goodies for you to prosper. I say share, meaning sharing is caring, meaning, rather whatever it is. It's sad that a lot of scammers and stuff is out there that you can't really give to, people who I think this app has turned into the worst way of panhandling ever. You don't know whose story's real. You don't know, especially, I get it when people are struggling because we all are struggling, but you don't know who's real, what's fake. You don't know if their story is true. I try not to feed into it. So you give once, but it doesn't but when you continuously keep coming back and back and back, you listen, where's your family? Where is your friends? Where is your churches? Where is your neighborhood resources and stuff like that? You start thinking about a lot of things, and then you turn around and you give and you help. I have done it. I have done it. Ran playlists, gifts, money, all of that stuff, and then they turn around and bite and stab you in your back. I've been there. And yes, it hurts. It's a hard pill to swallow. It's really hard to swallow when you're trying to be genuine and stuff like that. But you got to know when to say no, as Sassy mentioned earlier. Learning to say no, learning your boundaries, and making sure you are clear and make it clear to other people your boundaries. I have a boundaries. I don't come on here disrespecting people. And don't judge me by the places I hang, the places I roam. That don't make me one of those. I just like to watch whatever I want to watch. You can't stop judging, thinking people are the same. No, we not. Hey, what up, Tweety? Hey, girl. Hey. Don't give all your attention. Absolutely. Because people come around for different reasons and rhyme and reasons. The same thing with your job. Know your boundaries. Set your boundaries. Yes, I'm employed. Yes, you pay me. You pay me so I can pay my bills, but I'm good enough to find something different. I'm not going to let my job make me do something illegal or trust and cross my boundaries either. You're going to respect me. I don't care what my how many zeros is behind on my paycheck. It's just as well as I found this job, I will find another. You have to set those boundaries. You must. You know what I'm saying? So it is loyalty everywhere. Don't let loyalty and have people wagging stuff in your. That's why I never ever put my faith and trust in. I share people out, you share me out. That don't mean that you help me do anything. I got this channel off the ground and pumping with my hard work, tears, and sweat. Okay? On my lonesome. I put thousands into my channel to bring something joy to my heart and to bring something to the people, but I'm not going to let the people make me. So you got to be loyal to yourself as well. Hey, Vibrant. Hey, girl. Hey, happy Sunday. So there's different type of loyalties, but you don't have to let them keep you in bondage. Don't let nobody wag that in front of you because they share you out or they are doing all of this to make it seem like you owe them something. You don't owe them nothing, but the same thing you reciprocate to them. You share them out, you go and you visit just as well as they visit you. I'm sure you're going to visit them. We're here to support and guide, not to have someone sit there and wag something and make you feel unappreciative. You know what I mean? And go where you are loved and respected. That's the only thing I ask for people on this app as far as loyalty. Do unto me as I do unto you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Lady Tia. Hey, girl. Hey, I stand alone too. I get it from my daddy. It's the best place to be. Stand alone. Don't. That's why I don't do cliques. I don't do crowds. None of that stuff. I stand alone. When I step into your channel, on your page, on your membership, in your chat, under your comment section, and on your piano. I'm coming as Jill Comfort Zone alone. I'm not bringing anything but nothing but myself, and I am respecting your channel as I do expect you to accept, respect my channel. Thank you, Vibrant. So that's it. That's it, and that's all you got to do. And that's it. It's simple as that. That don't make you have to be in bondage with things that you don't accept. And don't feel afraid to step out. Don't feel afraid to say no. Don't feel ashamed to say, hey, why you doing me like that? Like, people come to listen, they come to uplift you, but they daggone sure come to kill and steal. Okay? And when I say kill, I'm not talking about physically kill of nothing like that. I'm talking about kill your spirit, kill your self awareness, kill your self esteem, kill your worthiness. They come to kill your channel. Okay, those people who jump on there, derail, you know what I'm saying? Not calling certain people out, but if you coming to speak about something specific, right? And they come there and turn your whole channel or your whole commentary into either about themselves, either about something way off topic, either about negativity. There's a time and a place for everything. Don't let them come and kill and destroy your momentum. You know what I'm saying? There's a teaching season, there's a messy season, there's a laughter season, there's game season, there is productivity season, there's all types of seasons. Okay? Just make sure that the people you with understand the season you're in and make sure it stay on season. Like I don't want fall in the summer. Okay? Because I want sunlight shine in sand, not leaves and dirt, in moisture, in the air, in rain all the time. You get it? That's what I'm talking about. And all those me people, or all those people who come, and I hate those. I don't hate. That's a harsh word. I am so convinced. The wine and thank you, Tweety. Welcome to the membership. Welcome to the membership. Hey, thank you and welcome, Tweety. Oh, thank you so much. And I appreciate y'all, all of y'all. I appreciate my members. I appreciate all who's watching. Shout out to Facebook over there watching. I appreciate y'all. Don't be afraid. So, like I said, I dropped the link. If you would like, I pinned the link as well. If you would like to put your thoughts on loyalty, because there's, like I said, different levels. And no one has to be loyal to you per se. They loyal to the game, like they hear about the numbers. Like some people come into your lives, don't be mad about it. Some people come here to grow their channel, and don't worry about, they ain't about supporting you. They're loyal to the number game. You can't be mad at that. Know what you're about, loyalty, and know where you put your boundaries at. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that I have a team of people who knows and they knows. You know what I'm saying? Those people gonna be there for you. Don't cry, just grind. Go where you are wanted. Go where it is reciprocated onto the type of loyalty that you're on. But you are going to have people who come here solely just to get something from you, and you can't be mad at it, because that is the loyalty that they are about. They're not about to sit here and be friends. And that's the thing. Stop looking for friends on this app here, because everybody's, if you depends on it, you know what it gives. I'm sure y'all all been around. Y'all all been here long enough to know that, some people ain't looking here to build friendship. Please build outside where you can see and look somebody in the eye. See, for me, I could feel the energy before you even come on. And for me, I've probably been watching and seeing and making notes. I have a notebook where I write down and observe. And it's not me it's me keeping a mindful thought in my mind. Is remember how they treat others. Remember, don't think you different. Okay. Good afternoon, Vibrant. Thank you so much. Remember how they treat others. Okay. Don't forget how they treat others. because that is what's going on. They ain't go you not different. And you got to respect what their loyalty means. Shit, that don't mean that they're going to be faithful to you. That don't mean just because you watch them all the time that they're going to come and reciprocate that love to you. Stop looking at that. I don't go to people channels. If I like your channel, I like what you give, I love your commentary, and I'm just there to watch. Really, I'm there to watch and enjoy your conversation. If you come back and share the love to my channel, and if you don't, that's fine too. I'm there for the commentary and the entertainment. I'm not looking at if you shared me or anything else, because what drew me to your channel is why I'm there. I'm there to get the message. I'm there to get the word. I'm not looking to be in reciprocate. See, that's what I call you're looking into a binding contract that that how do you call subscribe and stuff like that. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not looking for sub. I either enjoy your channel, whether I see you over here or not, and I will continue coming back. We gotta have our own set of eyes and our own mindset, guys, because this is not it. Lady Tia, hold on, I see you in the back, boo. Don't let no one make you regret when you stand for what you stand for. Be grounded on who you are. That is a word. You better. You better. Because people going to disappoint you. I'm sorry to say that. This is not a if you stay ready, stay prepared, and know that people are here for different reasons and seasons. That's you, boo.
Yep.
Hold on. People are here for different reasons and seasons, right? And
Mhm.
you got to stop looking for more. That's the disappointment that shuts you down each and every time. You got to be mind ready and set to know that this is not it. Look, go where if you enjoy the content, you be there because you enjoy the content. I don't do sub for sub. I'll tell y'all, I know a lot of people be like, they support, you be supporting everybody. They need to show you love. They don't. They they don't. No, they don't. They
Mhm.
don't need to do nothing but keep being the same them who they are. Nobody asked you to go over there and spend your days and hours and time watching that person. They didn't ask you that. You went over there and clicked that video. You over there participating in them chats. You over there spending your hours in daytime when you could be creating your own content. Okay? You spent time over there when you could have been hitting your own live button. You did all that. Ain't nobody, thank you, Stephen. Ain't nobody asked you to do that. Welcome to the piano tea. What's going on? The tea lounge. Welcome to the piano. What you got to say on this dream day?
Never mind, because the part that I was getting ready to contribute, you just literally said, like, first of all, right? It take like, oh God, you covered it all. Let's go back to one of the last things you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
The time you take to create your own content. Like it, like, first of all, some of these content creators, right? If they're doing beef sector content, right? And for me, I'm not doing beef sector content. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm not a part of, like, the controversy today. You know what I'm saying? Because you get thrown in there from time to time. You understand what I'm saying? So they're not coming over to get the content that they need for their channel. You know what I mean? They go to the regular platforms where the shenanigans go down. You know what I mean? So I'm not
Mm-hmm.
expecting them over there. And because I'm interested in some of the the storylines over here, I go and I watch the ones that I like, how they go over the storylines, whether it's like one of the whether it's like a channel that kind of goes over everything, one of the recap channels, or just somebody giving their commentary. You know what I mean? For me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking for my tribe that's interested in what I'm talking about, you know, to amass a tribe, you know what I mean? That's interested in what I'm talking about, and that may require me to maybe not watch as much of this sector, but maybe what I've been doing lately is really like, okay, if I'm talking about this type of stuff, I need to be watching the channels that's talking about what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And try to get in, find that community and who I see on a regular basis over there.
Facts. Facts. That is so. Oh, please say that part again.
I have to start going to the channels that that's talking about what I'm talking about, and look for and try to build with those people over there, because the people that's in this algorithm, they're not interested in what I'm talking about over there. I don't care what kind of, and I enjoy what I do over on my channel. You understand what I'm saying? But it does take a lot. It's not like, even with my producer, I don't even know. I think she's aware. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure she's aware, but it takes time to develop everything that I'm doing over there. Days. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even really have the time to be certain places. And a lot of times, like just now, I'm listening to you. I'm on a whole nother tab. I'm in the chat. You know what I mean? And then there's a lot of little things like you be scared to even drop down in the chat sometimes, because it's like, okay, if somebody is aware that I'm in the chat and they're saying hi to me and I'm not aware because I'm not looking, I'm just listening, then it becomes a controversy. Oh, she didn't speak to me in this chat, whatever, whatever, blocked. And all, it gets real petty over here sometimes,
And it does. And that's why you have to really stay on the ground of what's my purpose? Why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? Am I at am I at liberty to feel some such a way, about the reciprocation of what I'm receiving back from where you are? You know what I'm saying? Is it growing? Is it making you feel complete? Like, if you feel incomplete, that means it's time for you to step away. Okay? It's time for you to step away and do what it is that is completing your goals and what are you trying to accomplish. You can't blame somebody else. You can't be mad at somebody for not coming back to your channel or somebody else. Give the people what they want to hear. And that means go where the competition, I'm sorry, not the competition, go where the
commentary
or the likes of what you're trying to accomplish is going on there. Because obviously you get it, I get it. Everybody ain't into recipes. Everybody ain't into inspirational thoughts and stuff. Everybody ain't into spiritual. Everybody, listen, whatever it is you're doing, you got to go where it's happening. If you stay stagnant, you're going to remain stagnant because you in a stagnant spot of supporting stagnant things that is not prospering your channel or where you're trying to go. You know what I mean? So if that is not, I'm not interested in all commentary either. I'm going to be factual with that. I'm not interested in everything. I don't want to hear somebody's personal life. I see y'all back there. Here I come. Miss April, come back up. I see. I know. I don't like to really get into people's personal mindsets and thoughts and stuff. One moment, y'all. Lady Tia, that's you?
Yes, I like that guy peeking.
Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. Miss April, is that you?
Yep. Hey,
Your
it's
camera's
me.
on. Your camera's on.
Okay.
Okay. Got you.
Hey.
All right. All right. Let
Okay.
me finish my one thought. Hold on. Here I go.
Okay.
Is there any echo up here? No, I don't hear echo. Okay. So, right. So, you can't. Where was I? Damn, I lost my thought that quick.
Let me try to remember what you were saying. Sheesh.
Okay, here I go. So I don't like all kinds of commentary, right? And I'm not gonna make myself stay. I'll come there, support, let it give it and be there for enough time so YouTube could recognize that my presence was there. I'll type and say hello. And then, if it's not for me, I go ahead and leave. But you can't be mad at that. That's the same for me, right? If it's not for me, it's not for me. Be true to yourself. I think I want real real support. I want people who understand and where I am. I see y'all in the chat. I'm acknowledging. So give me a moment. I just don't want to lose a thought of pace. So that's the thing that's wrong with everybody, because you can't force somebody to watch something that they don't like or they don't enjoy, right? And all you can do is come on and do your commentary. I like this. There's 9 people here. It was 15 people here, but I'm blessed to have just whatever here to get the just to have that. I love smaller chats because bigger chats make me nervous, and then you try to get more into the chat instead of your commentary, and that's why it's very important. I hear people saying, you didn't say hi to me, you didn't speak to me. Let the people do their commentary. It's okay. Let them do their commentary, because you get thrown off looking in the chats and stuff like that. But anywho, yeah, let me say, hey, Lady Tia, and Miss April, Lady Tia.
Hey, how y'all doing today? Happy Sunday. So,
Happy Sunday.
our panel, I wanted to say, yeah, I go to certain people on this app, whether it's live or it's an upload, for certain reasons, and in the B sector particular, I go to certain channels for what I think that I like about them the most. And if it's dragging, that's what I like about them the most. If it's presenting food, that's what I mean. It just depends. And we are not supposed to be present for everybody else's lives. We supposed to be present in our own lives. So when people get upset about you not being present, I think that's very childish, because we all have our own lives outside of this app, whether we making content or we are supporting. When people get upset, start to cuss out people or say, I ain't seen you in so long, I just don't understand that. I don't understand why people react that way.
Wait, let me hit that point right there. I think that is so what's the word I'm looking for? I don't like that. I don't like when you come. I've had that done to me, right? And you go in people's chat and they be like, girl, I ain't see you in a long time and all that. Yeah, because you ain't been over here either. But I don't say that. I curb my tongue, because I think that's so. Just say hello. Just say welcome. Say hi. I don't like that, because to me, I take that as you being shady.
Me
Or you
too.
want to say so? I take that as you being shady. Where you? Oh, I ain't see you in a long time. I ain't seen, and you know what my reply be? I ain't seen you either, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sometimes it's just a genuine, I have not seen you in a long time.
I can see that, but they would say, some people even go on and carry on and say, but I seen you over such and such.
Yeah, now that's
that's wrong. Yeah. Yeah, that's wrong. But I don't like that part. That is such distasteful to do that. I would never put somebody on the floor like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we each know, like, look at the subscriber count, right? I know I don't have that many people, even though it's over 3,000 people, but of course I don't have 3,000 people who's watching me. My video shows it. My like shows it, right? You have all these people, but I just brought that to an example of, you're trying to support the people who are coming. You can't remember everybody, right? So when I do see you in my comment sections and see you in my live, those are the people who I go back and support, right? Because I see you. So you know that thing called out of sight, out of mind. Because it's not shady. It's not being funny. It's realistic. You can't remember everyone, especially from when you started back in 2014, right? You can't remember all of those people because they didn't all come with you to up to this day, except for the people who we still really support hard. That's because we be over there. And even though they don't come to my channel every single live or every single video. Well, I do have some who does that, but that's my example. So you can't blame that. But if you show support and I seen you, I'm going to get around to you. Look, it's only 24 hours in a day. So
Mm-hmm.
you can't, it's impossible to support all these people. Sorry, Miss April, you've been patiently. What you got to say, Miss April?
Okay. First of all, I want to say all of you content creators are beautiful and amazing. Whatever you consider your content, um, I respect it. What I want to say is, I try my best to go around and support everybody. I try my best. I don't expect a me from everybody. I tell people, first of all, your higher power, your marriage, your kids, and then you too. I hope
Mm-hmm.
people are not neglecting their jobs, their families, their kids for YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I do understand that some people, they have families and husbands and other things, careers, actual jobs. And yes, YouTube is a job too. But
Mm-hmm.
we gotta keep this 100. YouTube is not getting ready to let everybody make this money. They're not getting ready to put everybody in these algorithms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Now that's the fact that every YouTuber needs to face. You can have 1K views 1 week, and you look up 3 weeks, you back down to 50 and 40. So people need to keep that in mind. We know there's enough money to go around. We know this. But they ain't gonna let that money go around. And so with that being said, I try to go and still support the content creators and give them a view. Now, when people come in my shows that I haven't seen, because I've been on YouTube for a while, when I say, oh my God, such and such is here, I haven't seen them, I'm happy to see them. Because some people have disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where they're at. They used to come in my show. So when I see them, I'm like, oh my God, girl, I'm glad to see you. Not like, I mean, I'm actually glad that they still thought about coming to my channel. I don't care where any of these other people go. Is there loyalty on YouTube? No, there is no loyalty. Some of these people, honey, they will stick it to you, change the story around, pretend like they your friends, pretend like they in your corner, and all the time trying to sabotage you. So I rose by myself. I don't belong to any one particular group. I go all over. That's nice when people say, oh, this is this and that's that. Well, that's fine. But I like everybody. I like everybody. Uh,
Same
until
here.
you until you show me a different side. And as in life, what people have to realize, you got dirty people on YouTube. You got some people that ain't never been shit, ain't gonna be shit, and they come on YouTube to think they the shit.
Same in real life too.
Yeah,
It's not only on YouTube,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
in
that's
real
what
yeah,
life as well.
but so what
I
you have
figured.
to do is you gonna have to take your real life experiences with low down dirty people, and
Mm.
you gonna have to know that the same thing exists on YouTube. Honey, these people come like they your friend, and then they trying to destroy your channels. You know,
I
Miss,
spoke
I've
about that earlier. I went through a whole
yeah,
thing of I played a video that I made 2 years ago because I know you came in later. At the beginning of
hmm
this live, I played the video that I made on loyalty 2 years ago, and I spoke of the
yeah,
same thing. And I
yeah,
said that you can't be mad at those people, though. One thing about it is that people come to kill and destroy, and some people just come to uplift. People come different parts of your life. Some people come to
hmm
grab what they need or and things like
yeah,
that. And the only thing you can do is just protect yourself.
right,
And not you can't be mad of letting those type of people in, right? All you can do is focus on what you got going. Nobody can steal anything from you because what you got for
right,
you and
right,
God got you, okay? And you
right,
just do it better. You know what I'm
right.
saying? That's all
yeah.
you can do.
So, Jill, I want to
Go ahead.
so
Go
I
ahead.
wanted to say this. What I have learned is what I've learned in my experiences in real life. Having a business, um, and not getting the support from my own family. What do I expect from strangers? Now, we do know in life, if you have experienced things, that strangers do support you better than your own family and your own blood.
Oh, true
Mhm.
that,
They
true
will
that.
support you more than that. But if you can be hurt by your family, then it's nothing to be online to see the wishy washiness, because the ones that really hurt is the ones that you really care about. So strangers shouldn't hurt that bad. It does. It is. I mean, we are all human, but when you've been in your life and you've seen the people that you care about, your loved ones, turn their back on you, it shouldn't have too much of effect when you come online with strangers. I've seen strangers support me more than my family. It hurt like hell, but it is just people in your family just don't expect too much from you. But you expect them to be there for you, and they be the ones that hurt you the most. So when it comes to this online stuff, I look at it for what it is. I don't expect too much from anybody. I don't expect anybody to do me a certain way. I don't expect people to support me always. I'm gonna have an opinion. It's not gonna always be what people like, but I'm gonna stand on it. I'm gonna be grounded. Ain't nobody gonna change who I am. I'm going to stand on what I believe in. And if you just disagree, we can be okay with not agreeing, but I don't have to push
Miss
you out.
April, we got
Because,
feedback. Could you mute your mic? Thank you. To bounce off of that, I there's a twofold to lower your standards and not your standards, lower your expectation, right? When I say lower your expectation, that is meaning dealing with people in your life. And that's family, friends, foes, whatever. Lower your expectation. When I say lower that, meaning if you're not expecting too much from someone, then you protect yourself from being harmed. But never ever lower your standards. Okay? You see what they about and what they coming around for, then you move accordingly. It's same thing about your expectations. You keep your expectations from somebody. I don't care who I'm dealing with. So this is the second fold to it. Your expectations still should stay intact though.
Mm-hmm.
It should still stay intact. You just know how to move accordingly with those people you're dealing with who are not meeting those expectations, and you just handle them accordingly. So don't lower your expectations, as I'm saying. I'm talking about with dealing with those folks. Because once again, bring back to loyalty. What are y'all in combination of doing? What are you getting out of hanging around? There's different purposes of hanging around. different types of people. Once again, what is the loyalty about? No, is it loyalty that, oh, after we're done, so let's say this. I want to do a commentary with you. I would like to do a what do you call it again? Us coming on each other panel, a collaboration.
Collaboration.
I want to do a collaboration with you because we got something similar in common. We collaborate, we break away. I don't have no other loyalty. I finished my loyalty with you. We did a collaboration. Now, did you expect me to be friends and go? You know, that's why I say certain loyalties is limited in it's a contract to a contractorial loyalty. It's not a loyalty of don't talk about me, don't disrespect me, don't do this. And maybe she took an idea that y'all came on collaboration and now she's doing it. Was she supposed to stay loyal to you and not continue or do something that is similar to what y'all did together? No. She don't owe you that loyalty. She
Yeah, I
does
got a
not owe that.
question. Yeah, I got a question, and it's a question to the panel. When it
Right.
comes to this particular area, because there's so many things going on YouTube, but when it comes to like the beef sector area, do do any of you feel like you are operating in your lower self in any way because of what we have seen over the years, where this is not what I do on a regular basis? I'm not laughing at people on my in my real life, going at people and saying certain things to people. I wouldn't dox people in my real life, but we see it going on here, and we do show support to those, even if they have been ones that may have talked real nasty about one person or have doxed somebody. Do you think we operate in a lower self when we are around this?
Yeah, absolutely. Um,
Yes. Oh, most definitely, yes.
the
Let
I
thing
me
about
agree.
tell
it
you,
is,
if
I'm
I
sorry.
know that you done doxed somebody and did all kind of stuff, baby, I'm getting away from you. Because first of all, if you do that to somebody else, you'll do it to me. And that's some dirty type of actions. I don't want them people around me. And
Mhm.
I'm not going around you. I'm not going to your shows. I'm not doing nothing because it's wrong. It's wrong. And that's what I say. We can and again I apply what happens in my personal life on YouTube. If I see you moving a certain type of way that's low down and dirty, I'm not fooling with you. I'm sorry. I'm not fooling with you. I'm not supporting you. Cause then that way you know, when are we gonna stand up for what's right? Why
So,
why would you
mm,
go to somebody's show even though and you nosy or you want to do that? Why would you go to somebody's shows, Dustin, show somebody kids, families and stuff? You're part of the problem because you supporting a mess. And that's why they keep doing it. The same thing in real life. If y'all sit up here and go along with people that's doing wrong and co-sign, that's like co-signing their behavior when you support them. No.
Well, Miss April, let me ask you a question, right? And I agree. I do agree with you to that extent. So let me say this. So, right in my real life, right, or just saying in your real life. So you have some amazing people, right?
Hmm.
And they do things that is not bindingly, and I get it. I don't support it or anything like that, but they are genuine, a beautiful person. And I'm speaking of like they probably sell drugs or blah blah blah, etc. Character, but their character doesn't explain what they do, but it is still bad. But they still a great person and a great friend. And me, I'm not going to judge you for what you do. Yeah, I don't agree with it, but I'm not going to stop being their friend because of things that I don't agree with. I don't agree with a lot of things. We do a lot of things on here.
right.
We
That's
we we
true.
we kind of uplift a lot of things. I'm talking about not even just on this app. I'm talking about in real life. We uphold, and then we especially not uphold it, but upholding it is still being in a relationship with them. I'm not God. God going to judge you um when that time come. I'm not going to be in that part of judgment. That's on you. You know, you going to have to step up to that day when you step up to meet that meet the Lord himself and all of that good stuff. That's so for your judgment, but I'm not going to stop being a friend because you choose the way that you get your bread and butter, or you choose the way, because I do know, yes, that doxing stuff is terrible and it is wrong. It is wrong. I don't stay in attendance with that. I do not do all that. I go move away. But I also realize two wrongs don't make a right. But some of these people who are on here doing it is because they are reciprocating what was done to them, and they got into this realm of warfare. They're in warfare with being hurt, and because it's done to them, they want to go and attack everybody, and they go to that kind of stagnant. I don't know what they choose because that's not my decision, and that's whatever, but I don't condone none of it. And yes, me watching it is not I don't watch the doxing stuff. No, I don't. I don't watch people talking about people kids, and I step out. I'm not into none of that stuff. That doesn't make me. But some of the commentary they have afterwards, it doesn't be all about those things.
Jill,
So
you made
go
a
ahead.
great point. You made a great point about that. I have learned in the B sector, if somebody is talking about your child, or if people that has been doxxed, a lot of people just give it right back because it has been done to them. And I can't say, if it's done to me, that I may not act the same way, that I may not I can't say that. I can't say that I wouldn't, and I can't say that I will. And that's me being honest about it, because we don't know what can really hurt us on this app. And we've been around the beef sector seeing how so many people have gotten hurt. And I think the things that people have changed about themselves is maybe they were standing on what they were standing on until something like a dox change their mind, and your children being involved. I can't completely say how I know how we react when it comes to my children. Yes, it is a trigger for me, and I understand that doxing that puts you in danger and things like that. But I can't wholeheartedly say how I would react. And I think a lot of people just are responding and reacting to what has been done to them, and it does change people, and it has changed a lot of good people because they wasn't fighting that way, and somebody came at them that way, and I don't think that they had it in their mind that that's what they was planning on doing, to dox back or whatever. But I just think people don't know how they'll react to some of this stuff that we see.
Right, go ahead, T. You didn't speak. Let me give you a chance to speak on that topic. I know you started, and then Miss April. Go ahead, T.
Yeah, for me, and it's kind of to piggyback off of Lady Tia's initial question, right? So we all kind of, and I mean, the thing about it is with the doxing, I think we're all in agreement on this panel, but there's a whole lot of little bitty stuff, that's happening on here that's just still very low vibrational. And we've been here for almost, some of us almost a decade when you really think about it. Like we're getting past the 5-year mark, you know what I mean? We're seeing people get older, like people's kids are getting bigger, all sorts of things, right? Soon people's kids that was little gonna be going off to college just like that, And so my question is, there's some people that get to do certain low vibrational things and still see some level of success. For those who are on the panel and maybe even in the chat, for those who may have a different constitution when it comes to God and expectations and everything like that, do you think that you may be receiving, like, do you think that there's a, not punishment, I can't explain, but like, do you think that maybe the reason why we haven't excelled to a certain level yet is because we're somewhat supporting this nonsense.
Absolutely, absolutely, T Lounge, absolutely, because there's got to be something in it that we like. Otherwise, we'll just be completely gone. We'll just be completely gone. So, in ways, yes, I am. I can definitely say I am guilty of that because I'm interacting. I'm still around. I don't have to drop down. Nobody don't have to see me laughing with anyone or anything like that. Somewhere we are interacting on our lower self that is funny to us and things like that. And so, yeah, I think we accepting some of this thing. We're doing it on our own. We can't blame everybody for it. We still got to look at ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm starting to and even as Jill said, even in real life, and or maybe every day or offline life, you know what I mean? Because the sad part about it is a lot of this is, real, like a lot of things that people want to say are plays. I think that's a little bit of us wishing that it was a play, you know what I mean? Because when you have to deal with the fact that this is actually how human beings move genuinely, it's unbelievable, you know?
But just think about it. We don't just think about it like this. I look at it like this. It's a lot of things that I've seen on here that I don't like that people have done to other people, which makes me will be down for that person that is being done wrong. So we are going to stand up for people who are being done wrong on here. I don't want to sit back and watch somebody did wrong and don't say nothing.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Because when I've seen some people be mistreated on here. I've seen people move people all out the way. I've seen people do some of the dirtiest stuff to people just so they can shine. And it's like, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it is.
I will go be with that person I saw done wrong. Because let me tell you something. No matter what, on here or in real life, we're still human beings. And we have feelings. People have feelings. And you when you go after a person on here and want to make them look bad for your survival on YouTube, that's low to me too. That's awful. And we know if some of these people have decided they don't like somebody, or they might be a different race, or they don't like the way they talk, or the way they walk, or the way they do their commentary, some people choose to attack them instead of not going to their channel. It's just that simple. If I don't like somebody, if I don't like the way you talk, I don't like the way you run your channel, I don't have to go. I don't have to all out start an attack on that person. What is wrong with people? I'm going to tell you, the values and stuff have changed. There is no loyalty anymore. It used to be everybody. People don't respect everybody anymore. Because if I respect you, I'm going to listen to what you got to say. I don't have to agree with it. If I don't like the way you talk, or you stutter, or you do this, I don't have to listen. I ain't got to go talk about you. I ain't got to talk about you.
Jill and Miss Apron, I think
And something that's so simple, why
Hold
can't
on.
we do it? It's so simple. You just don't have to go to their channel.
True.
It's just that simple.
Now, T, what you was saying? What
I
happened?
was, I was gonna ask y'all, what do y'all, because we talking about loyalty and things like that. So, Stefan was talking about in the chat was talking about people make you feel like you done broke up with them. When it comes to calling people out on their when you know they probably lied about something, or you seen some sniggity, but you support them. And do y'all call them out, as far as, because we call it calling out if we disagree. That's called calling out in the beef sector most of the times. Do you bite your tongue a lot of times, or do you call it out even though you are supporting that person? Do y'all call it out, or do you bite your tongue? Because sometimes I bite my tongue because I don't feel like it's necessary.
You
Hold
know
on one
what?
second before you answer. Hold on. So,
Okay.
Christopher, I do, men do gossip. I haven't seen it to the level of how being like gossipy, like how the men are on these apps though. I have not experienced that, but men does a gossip to certain levels. That's what the barbershop is about. You know what I'm saying? So they do gossip, but not to the levels have that I've seen on these applications. So the question for you is, so you have no idea, but you are amongst the chat, so it means that you're gossiping as well too. Even if you don't hit the panels, you don't think that because you are frequent in the chat and you are speaking on it, isn't that being a little gossipy as well? So, I try to go with, we love to judge things and judge folks for things that we are doing ourselves, right? Because even though you don't hit a panel or anything like that, and I have seen you on some panels doing talking too, so it's kind of the same thing. So I think, you know, you can't really say it, right? I think that's my answer to that question. So
And
it's
I,
kind of like we do
I'm
stuff like
sorry.
that, and then it's kind of, so it's gossipy all the way around, whether you hit a pin or not. You in the chat or anything, or you're watching it, so you still gossipy. Some people like mess, some people like action. I do. So yeah, anyway, going back to I'm sorry. You wanted to say something about what I just said, or you're going to go with Tia?
Both what he was saying and what you were saying. I think
Okay.
number one, this goes a little bit beyond. First off, men are gossipy, and I've seen it on this app just as much as women. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's just they have whole channels dedicated to gossip. That as it may not be um what we gossip about, but they're absolutely gossiping. But in addition to that, this goes a little bit beyond girly gossipy stuff. Girly gossipy stuff is, Tamar Braxton and her husband, whatever. You know what I mean? This gets a little low down, dirty. So I think we're talking about something a little bit beyond, you know, gossipy. But there was something that Lady T had just said, and I was gonna say something about that, and then I can't remember what the last thing she had just said.
But it was a it
So,
was about
sorry, Lady T. I
No,
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 apologize.
no,
no.
it's no problem.
No, no, no. I understand you and you ain't leaving out the chat, so that's great. That brings up a lot of topics. I was saying about biting your tongue on some of the
Oh
content
yes,
creators.
yes, 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 yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Yeah,
As far as that goes, that's one of the things that like kind of irritates me the most about this sector, because they'll know for a fact that whatever is happening, like just read my book just the other day was just saying, talking about this amnesia that people were having about the initial situation with her and Dovey. And I think that we all do it, like it's a collective thing to just allow the content creators, to have this selective amnesia at times. You know what I mean? I think we've all fallen victim to that, or you just don't want, because the culture of this place, and that you're just a little fish in a big pond. You don't want the ramifications of it, because they take it too far sometimes. So you just, like you say, pick your battle and just be quiet. I've seen people in the chat come and say, no, that's not how it happened, whatever. But the collective amnesia is wild, and then that's how people are able to get away with it so often because it's
Too.
like,
And I also see that I have been put in this position, and that's why I'm speaking on it.
mhm.
Well, you ain't say nothing about when they was over there saying that, but you calling me out. And that's what made me look at things about, okay, is it always necessary to call people out on what they once said and now they saying differently? Because you might catch people on the wrong day. I'm not here to be embarrassed by people. I'm not here to be cussed out
Mhm.
by people. So sometimes it ain't even necessary because a lot of times the chat knows. A lot of people in the chat know. Sometimes I let them go ahead and do their thing. Those that are willing to be cussed out. It might be not my day that I want to get cussed out. But,
But you know
so
what? It's one thing for you to kind of like sit back quiet, like, nah, that ain't how it happened. You know, it's the ones who know for good and doggone sure that is not how it happened. And when the person is spinning the narrative, they just, it's so many more who will sit there and be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's like, yo, it's wild. That's when people start saying this needs to be a case study because we like the rewriting of history sometimes is just so beyond me, you know.
Let me
Well,
tell you something. If I know the truth and I know you to lie on somebody about a situation, I'ma tell it. I'm gonna tell it. So I'ma tell it.
And that's the thing. It may be two people in there telling it. But what ends
Yeah,
up happening, I've seen it so many times, I can't even think
yeah.
of all of the
Oh,
situations.
honey, they get with other people and tell them a whole different story, and they believe in that person because they like them. I didn't have this happen,
Yep.
and it's
well,
like that dirty, low down beeline. She
I'm gonna
done
be
just
like,
left.
The
I,
reality is whoever has the whoever has the biggest platform is the one who's telling the truth. Period. That's the way that it goes down in here. And then if it's a
And that's not necessarily true.
that's how I've seen it. The only time I've seen it not be like that is when it's two platforms that have similar subscriber and viewership. Then it's kind of like a battle of the titans. But if you are a smaller channel, I've seen that. I can't even count how many times, and it's happened to me. If you're a smaller channel and you're on the opposite side of a larger platform, whatever you're saying is either not considered to be the truth, or there won't be enough people who know that big content creator is lying to step in and say, um, you know,
and not only that, T, you have people that will actually know the facts about things, and they will. It's a lot of CCs in the B sector said, "Be honest with me and tell me the truth," but they are lying. It is so many CCs in the B sector that says, "Be honest with me, be straight up with me," but they really don't want you to be straight up with you. They end up cussing you out for being straight up with you.
I'm gonna be
Well,
honest, just so I
well,
could talk
what
on
about
this
when
other
people
part.
know the truth?
Uh, Hold on
Mm.
1 second. 1 second, Miss April. So, to get my aspect on it, I've learned, first of all, I am a strong opinionated person. Um, and so I have learned in my real life and on here that everybody don't want to hear the truth, right? And sometimes you pick your battles wisely. I'm gonna be honest. Listen, a lot of people I've have stopped listening to, like I'll go in there and hear when I hear them now start lying and to fabricating a lie because I remember well of what you said. I'll leave. I used to say something. I've then gotten blocked or timed out. Just for saying no. Remember you said, or what about? And I got blocked because they know they lying. So that's all I need. to let me know, and I usually just stop really supporting and really going back there because I'm not about to go into the lies. And sometimes being quiet is the best thing because you already know the area you're in. You know that most of those people know they're lying. They heard the same lies you heard. Um, so you already know they're lying. So now it's up to you to either take your, how they say, Sean Bradley say, take my toys and leave, which is my, and I'm sure my one sub is not going to help. But yes, you will get, I've been attacked just because I mentioned, oh no, she did say that. I did hear, I've been attacked, cursed out, called all kinds of bees just for saying, yeah, you did say that. Or no, that's not what was said. I ain't say nothing else wrong. So I think a lot of people stop, trying to say correct or call people out because who wants to? I don't come on here to be attacked, okay? I don't coming on here to people lying on my name, saying I'm starting trouble or I'm being, that's when they're diverting and calling out to their people, their followers, to stop supporting you or to attack you. When you start saying stuff like, oh, because she be saying, she be popping stuff, she be talking ish. No, that's not. I'm not talking ish. I'm just stating what I heard and what I saw. I know what I heard. I know what I saw. I'm not crazy. Because if I can't keep up, why would I be over here watching something? Let me say something about this part. Why would you watch something, right, and keep watching something? Because if it ain't good or if it ain't holding your attention, then you wouldn't be continuing watching, right? Because something of instant, it's just like that favorite TV show you watch. You're going to remember what happened last season, so you will know to keep up with season 2, right? So I know I'm not crazy. I heard what I heard. I saw what I saw. And they're mad because you're calling them out on their ish. So sometimes I don't call out anybody no more, or sometimes I will say something into the fact, well, yeah, that's what I heard, or that's what I said, because you don't want to be attacked. I don't have time to be fighting with useless people who I don't even freaking know on here. So all you can do is just stop supporting them and move and go about your business.
And
That's it.
I think
I'ma
that's what a
cuss
lot
you
of
out.
people do. I think that's what a lot of people do. But those are the ones that kind of watch from the clouds, or they might be in the chat and they don't say nothing. I'm talking about the ones who they know it's a lie. They know that the narrative is being spun. And then rather than just maybe being quiet and letting that person do whatever they're doing, they're in the chat gaslighting, essentially.
Okay. Can I talk about an instance that happened to me? There was a person that took screenshots, right, of my chat and sent screenshots to people saying I like white people better than black people. This is why I'll never fool with nobody. I'm standing alone. No. So somebody sent it to me. Somebody sent me the screenshot and said, this is what this person is doing to you. I asked them. They said they didn't do it. Now, I'm mad. Because first of all, you know, this just didn't drop out of the sky. You sent the shit to people. People ain't gonna own up to their shit. They just not gonna do it. Which is gonna make a person even madder. You not gonna own up, then you gonna run to other people and tell a lie, but you know you did the shit. You did it. Own up to it, but you not gonna own up to it. You ready to go lie. You ready to go get with other people. Lie. But you the one started the shit. You took the screenshots. Yes, you did. I don't want to hear nothing about I went to T-Mobile, it wasn't sent. You sent the shit to folks. You sent the screenshots to people. You did it. You did it.
Well, I'm just saying that goes a lot. A lot of people do that, take screenshots. I've had it done with me.
Yeah.
Shoot, I started taking screenshots too now because people lying on my name. So I started saying
Well,
when they come and say, "Oh, she was being messy. She was popping stuff." So I start taking screenshots of what I'm saying to where they was cursing me out because that's not what I do. I'm not messy in that caliber. I don't call nobody
yeah.
out their name.
Well,
I
mine
don't do
was to
none of
say
that
I
stuff,
like.
but I'm
Mine
just
was
saying what.
saying that I liked white people over
No,
black
I
people.
understand. That's why I'm saying
Yeah.
it's the same caliber of what
Right.
people do. They take screenshots, they send it to that's how you get the
But
mess rolling.
I didn't even know this. Like I ain't. Have I taken screenshots before? Yeah, some, but I never. I kept them for my for when to use when I wanted to address a person. But when you done did something, these people ain't gonna admit to their wrongdoing. They'll go start a whole campaign to blast you out, to make you look like the bad person, and they want to play victim because the way you react. Bitch, you know goddamn well you took them motherfucking screenshots.
Oh Lord, child. Well, what I'm saying
but
is
but
I have
wait a
never
minute.
took
Now that's just
one
now
second,
that's just
Miss April. I have not. I want to make a correction. I have never taken a screenshot of somebody else's content to send to anybody. My screenshots is to cover myself and to about what I said and what I'm doing. I'm not taking screenshots of nobody else stuff. So I want to correct that kind
yeah.
of thing. But Miss April, you get
And I seen that.
but this is the messy caliber of it. So you
I
this
know,
is
but
what I'm trying to say is we can't get so angered. You just cut these people off because these people are looking for you to get out of bag, like all of that. And like right
baby,
now, you
oh my
angry, you
goodness.
fussing
No,
and
I'm not
going.
angry. You're not letting me finish what I'm trying to say. I'm the type of person. This is why I don't fool with people because you ain't gonna like what I gotta say. Cause when I come for you, it ain't gonna be nothing nice. And I tell this with people. And anybody that know me, anybody know when I snap, oh, you done did something. Cause see, when I come, don't come with the lies. Don't come with the I didn't do. And and I use that when I said, bitch, you know you took the shit. Cause that's how I'm coming. More
Wait,
than
wait, wait,
nothing.
Miss April, just to back up, I'm just saying that with the cussing, I was just saying because I don't want you
Yeah.
two flagging
But
and
that's
I'm trying to
yeah,
calm
but
it down
that's the
just a
way
little bit of we having
but
a
that's the way
grown
I'm coming.
conversation.
I'm
Okay.
being honest with the
No,
art.
you
I'm
are.
being
You could
honest
be
with everything.
honest for a little,
Yeah,
you know.
that's the way I'm coming. I ain't coming nice. I ain't coming soft. I'm coming hard. Cause you went hard when you did what you did. So that's what I say.
True.
These people, they will put you in a situation, then they want to play victim. No, you started it, and I'm gonna finish it my way.
Okay,
I
Jill.
ain't mad.
Jill, I'm
I,
about to get ready to go, but I do because I know this conversation is about dialogue and all of the things that we have seen over the years, loyalty. And
Right, loyalty.
I want to ask you ladies about this part because I have found myself in that one would say is a flip flopper. And what I mean by the flip flopper is because just because I like you and I don't agree with what you're saying doesn't mean I'm a flip flopper. It just means I don't agree with you. What do you guys think about flip flopping when people say you flip flopping in the in a sector when it comes to you. Just for me, I just don't agree what you saying. Does that mean I'm flipping on you? No, I just don't agree. But people will call you a flip flopper because you're not agreeing with your faith. What do y'all think about the flip flopping thing?
Okay, one second. Miss April, why you drop down? I hope you why you drop down. I was just saying limited to amount of cussing and going, I was just saying I thought you were angry. So I was like, don't let these people get you in your feelings and angry. I was just saying limited to cussing a little bit. And I have a right to ask for that for, where I am. I don't do, I cuss, but, we having a little dialogue and, just calm talking is all. So I hope you didn't get offended. I was just controlling the piano the way I choose fit. So I apologize if you got offended with anything. But okay. Anyway, back to that question. I feel like I'm not a flip flop. For me, I'm not a flip flopper. I'm true and through. Okay. I go by the fact that I'm flip flopping to me. I see a lot of flip flopping. You do something to me um, that is hurtful and kind of demeaning. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to speak on it and say something. But flip flopping, let's start from. Oh, okay. Thank you, Miss April. I'm so glad. And the link is pinned. So if you wanted to come back up, flip flopping for me, and I swear, and T, if you don't mind, if I use me, you, and I as example, do you mind?
No, I don't mind. I'm cooking, so forgive me if I don't
Okay.
get fast enough. Okay.
Okay, no, you're fine. So, example, I want to say this. Me and T had a misunderstanding. It was a whole big misunderstanding. Feelings was mixed. One thing she didn't do was call me out my name. Thank you, Lord, for that. And I don't think I called her out her name. I don't know. I don't think I did that. And it was a misunderstanding and all of that good stuff. But I don't think that the boundaries was crossed over so much to where we couldn't come back. And I think we said that on Miss T Velocity's channel. Um, that we said, yeah, it'll take some time. Its feelings was hurt and all of that. So we never totally disrespected one another to where we couldn't come back to where we are now. She's here on my panel. I think even after a few weeks, I was back in her chat. I think, keep me honest, T. After that, and yeah, it's not. Now, that's not, I don't consider that flip flopping. I consider that being grown woman stuff. Now, if you disrespect me, calling me all those types of B's and all of that stuff, there's no coming back for me. And I think I was on someone else's panel, and not to throw any names out, I was on somebody else's panel. That happened to me. I got cussed out, called all kinds of B's just because I was saying what we just spoke about, saying, no, they didn't say that. They said this. And that's not what that person said. I got cussed out completely. And there's no coming back for me. And then I was asked, but we were still able to talk and dialogue on the same panel, because at first I got off the panel because I said, oh Lord, I don't know how this going to turn out. I know my feelings was already up there. You feel me? I already know what energy I was at, like, because you got one wrong word to say and I might get off of it and all of this stuff. So I dropped down. But slowly I came back up hours later because it was a deep conversation. It was interesting. And I was able to dialogue. I didn't directly say anything to that person. But then afterwards, it was kind of calmed down and talked about and what happened. And it was a whole misunderstanding. But can I come back from that? No. Would I be going to your channel? No. Do I expect you to come to my channel? No. I don't flip flop. My flip flop is you disrespected me. You totally trashed me. So I'm telling you what you did wrong and I'm letting you know. And can I let it go? Yeah, I understand that, but I don't understand is that mentality. I don't rock like that. I don't jump off the roof like that. So I can't. So that to me, I don't think that's flip flopping. You telling somebody, or somebody's having a commentary about this one person, and you rock with that person they're talking about, and you ain't in agreement with what they saying. That's not flip flopping. That's just saying, yeah, I do agree.
But what if and T, I know you cooking, but I know you listening. So for me, what flip flopping to me looks like is me and you fell out, and now I'm in the amen sector section going off on you as well. That's flip flopping to me. I
Yeah,
can.
I agree. I agree.
sorry.
That's the only way I see it as flip flopping, because we can disagree and I can still come and support you. Just because we disagree today, that doesn't mean today, the next day, that I wouldn't be in agreement with you on some things. But if me and you fall out and now everybody over calling you bees and all this stuff, and I'm starting to say, yeah, that's a bee, but I was just cool with you yesterday. That's what I call flip flopping. But
Yes.
disagreeing is not flip flopping to me. I can agree and disagree with you in the same live. If you on for 3 hours and I'm sitting there watching and I'm agreeing on some things, but I disagree on some of the other things, that's not me flip flopping. We just not agreeing on that. That doesn't mean I'm flip flopping. But when you come in, if we disagree and we done fell out, and now I am calling you all the things that other people was calling you, that's flip
That's
flopping.
flip flopping, period. And that's what I feel. I do not agree with none of that. That is messy. That I don't do that in my real life. If I gotta come off the how they say, come off the porch and start calling you all kinds of bees and all of that stuff, and then next thing you know, we ain't gonna be cool. That's why I was giving an example of that person. Like we can't ever be cool and chummy and like, oh, I'm gonna be over here and forget. Like I forgot what you called me. Like I forgot with I that's how I rock in my real life. If I ever had to throw hands or um get real nasty with someone who was once my friend, that means it's done. It's over with. There is no coming back from that, right?
And I don't
So
have to speak on you. I don't have to speak on you because other people are. Just because we fell out, I don't have to go and agree with them, because at one point I did care about you enough. I don't have to join in with it because I didn't feel that way. I fought for you when they was doing it for you, doing it against you. Now I'm over there with them doing it. No, that is flip flopping to me. Disagreeing is disagreeing. But I gotta go. I enjoy the
okay.
panel. Thank you, Jill. Thank you,
Thank
T.
you, Lady Tia. I appreciate you for coming through.
Absolutely. I love chatting with the people. I'm a very sociable person. That's why I get in trouble a lot, because I talk too much, whatever. But
You are
I just,
always welcome, honey.
yeah,
Anytime.
people got to clarify what that flip flopping looks like. That flip flopping ain't what it should be considered just because we disagree. That's not flip flopping. That just means I just don't agree. But to join in the dragging of you, you are flip flopping at that point. But thank you for having me.
Yes,
Now
yes,
Duchess
yes. You're
is saying
welcome. Have a good
something.
one.
Now
Now go
Duchess,
ahead, T.
I'm sorry. Now Duchess is saying something that I agree with, right? That's it. I mean, it's the
Hold on, we
flip.
got somebody in the back. Hold on.
Mhm.
Miss April, hold on one. That's you?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay,
It's
hold
me.
on.
Okay.
Go ahead, T.
Yeah, that flip is when, and you see it happen. I've seen it happen. I could count the times. I could tell you the people. You know, something happens, some kind of beef happens, right? Going back to what I was saying, whoever has a larger platform, right?
Mhm.
People flip. They go over there, over to the ops now. You understand what I'm saying? Supporting
Yep.
all up in there, and that's
Mhm.
all up in their chats and everything like that. Then the truth comes out, or maybe that person says something that they didn't like or whatever. Then all of a sudden they back over there, and that's when you can get a good, hey, I haven't seen you in a minute. You know,
Fact. Facts.
and that's the
Yeah.
flop. You
I
flip.
call that flip flop too. I have seen it numerous times, T, just like you said. Listen, that's on them. That's their business. I still be in the chat, just, hello and whatever. I just don't roll like that. Now, that all that cursing, that's why I don't say nothing with Lady Tia. See, that's a great example of what you was talking about of will you call people out on they ish? If not, because see, that compels right into that flip flopping thing. See, people, you be careful who you're sitting there. See that loyalty. They say that you could go where you want to go. You could say what you want to say, like T and everybody said. You could tell me the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. Like I said, that's not true. And if you smart, you watch them, you see how they react to everybody else. You know it. Then you'll get shade thrown. Even if they don't curse you outright then and there, you'll see they pull away. They don't support you. They ignore you in the chats. They, do little slick stuff because you said, I don't agree with that or all of that. That's that fake stuff, right? They really don't want you telling them that you agree. They really don't want none of that stuff. So let's keep it real. Now, am I a person who speak my mind? Yep. But I don't have to prove it all the time. Now, who the hell is these people? I don't give a damn. I keep it to myself. And each time, notice I be in my mind like, what this is some fake ass it. And I be laughing. I laugh at them because it's funny. So I don't have to express what's real and whatever. You won't see me being there saying that's true either. Because if it ain't true, I ain't typing that it is true. And I'm not going to be parading, talking about, yeah, that's right, you're right, facts, nothing. It's lies, but I don't have to speak on it all the time. So sometimes your silence is powerful, honey. And especially if you ain't about drama, which I'm not in. I like to watch the drama, but I ain't trying to be in the drama. But Duchess, you are absolutely right. That fake shit of calling people H's and O's and B's. I don't rock like that. That's why I ask people nicely. Don't address me as no itch. Because I don't talk to nobody like that in my real life or on here. I don't talk about O's. I don't talk about people appearances. I don't talk about their looks. I don't talk about none of that stuff. I don't degrade. I'm about uplifting. But bet and believe, yeah, do I have my own thoughts of what's going on? I do, but I choose not to express it. That's because I'm raised differently. My mama said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. But yeah, if you act with me, I'm going to talk some shit to you, okay? But I'm still never going to drag you about your looks and stuff, because I don't have to do that. I have to talk about the way you present yourself on here, just as plain, without dragging your looks and your body and all that. And that stuff be killing me, people talking about the same things that they struggling with. Lord have mercy. I be laughing, but should I say it? No. I'm just looking, watching, and laughing because they dragging people of the same thing that they struggling with, which is so funny. But go ahead, Miss April.
Okay, no, I was just my thing in life, and my mama told me the same thing, but I ain't my mama. I'm me. And I feel like this. I'm 62. I don't have time to play with people no more. I'm just not playing with you. And you throw your rock, be prepared for what might come back. Be prepared. Because everybody ain't getting ready to turn the cheek. Everybody ain't gonna say, let it go. Everybody ain't gonna say, oh, that ain't worth it. You gonna run into somebody like me, catch them on a bad day, and you ain't gonna like what I gotta say.
Period. Well, and that's the thing,
You know,
I always be mindful too of what I say, because do
yeah.
I want to be reciprocated to me? No. So, but if you start, I ain't walking around here starting with people. And there is a
Right.
true line to, sorry, we're human. We're all guilty of it.
Right.
But you know how you can dislike somebody by their behavior, but you don't even really know them? That is a true statement. Sometimes you don't
Right.
need to know somebody. Some people have that disposition about them
Right.
that you just don't like. I won't say hate. You know, hate is a
Right.
strong word. And it's true.
Right.
I don't get to know you. Some people I just really don't want to get to know you. Your
Yeah.
disposition is nasty. Yo out. So yeah, people kill me. They be nasty as heck on here and disgusting and judgmental and the way you treat others. And they be like, oh, why did she don't come over here? They don't do this. Why do you think? What do you think? You know,
Right.
because sometimes there is a thing, and it's sad judging a book by its cover. But if that cover don't look, it's just like a book you go pick up and you just go looking and you glance in the bookstore without reading the introduction or the back of the cover piece, but just the sound of just the label of the title or the picture on the cover of the book, just not interesting. So it made you not pick that book up
Mhm.
until somebody made a movie out of it or somebody who read it decided to talk about it. It's the same thing here on YouTube. That person in sauna until you saw them somewhere else because somebody else did something, and then you happen to go listen to their commentary, or somebody did commentary on them that made you go, let me go check that person out. Maybe they ain't that bad, right? So it's the same thing on here, but once again, back to the loyalty and things that we expect and boundary. I mean, fodder over loyalty. Nobody's loyal to do anything. You got to be loyal to yourself and to loyal to what you believe in and what you say that are boundaries and stuff like that. And that goes with the. I know we've been on here for 2 hours. I'm gonna let you speak. I'm gonna let T speak,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna start closing
So,
it out.
so what I'm trying to understand is everybody, you're talking, everybody's talking about I'm setting boundaries with people. I'm doing
Mhm.
this. I'm not taking this. They're not going to talk to me. What, they're not going to talk to me like that. So that means you're standing for something, right?
Mhm.
Because you set your boundaries. So you're standing for something. Am I correct? So, with you standing for something, when you set your boundary,
Mhm. You cut out, Miss April.
dang it, when you set your boundary, is your boundary gonna be, I'm gonna let them talk to me any type of way they want to? I'm just not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna allow them to disrespect me. I'm just not gonna say nothing because I don't wanna have nobody hear me curse them. I mean, when you set your boundary, aren't you standing for something?
Okay, so let me hit on that point real quick, right? So when you set your but what I'm mentioning is we don't have to answer all calls, is what I'm saying. Yes, I feel like when I respond to one person or two, and I'm hoping you let me put an example. It's just like when you growing up and I didn't want to fight. And then there was that one person who just kept picking and picking and picking. And then you know what? When I saw that because I wasn't responding to that one person who kept picking and picking and picking, right? I finally, because my mama said, you come home with these ponytails in a disarray one more time, I'm gonna tear your ass up. You hear me? Cause something going on. So if you want this wrath of mama ass whooping, or you better give it to whoever's doing that. Cause she knew, and I wouldn't dare tell her that because I knew. Cause she would go, all hell would break loose. So I had to come to a decision. You teach that one person a lesson and whoop that ass, tap that ass. Okay, one good time, and everybody who watching gonna second guess, and that's how it roll. I had,
And
I'll say I had a lot of fights, but not a lot of fights because those few fights that I had in the hood that I had in, after they watched how I tagged the masses, there ain't nobody else lining up. So That's why I say you don't have to answer to all calls. No, you don't let nobody disrespect them. That's why you remove them from your bubble, remove them from your space. You get out of their
Mhm.
space and stop being in that space. But we don't have to answer all calls, is what I'm trying to say, is with your boundaries.
Yeah.
And sometimes
And that's true.
enough, one and done is enough.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
One and done is
Well,
enough.
yeah. And that's why I tell people, be careful. Be careful when you trigger people, because you might not like the compact. So that's why people need to leave people alone. And that's what people need to do. You need to start leaving these people alone on YouTube. If you don't like the person, you don't like their panels, you don't like their shows, the simple solution is you don't have to go to their show. But
Period.
y'all so messy and low down. You still want to go in the show. You still want to start trouble and tell people how to run their channels and say stuff. So when you decide to do that, you open up yourself to get whatever's coming to you. And
Period. Period.
that's how I feel. And please y'all, I was using how I'm coming for people as an example. Because on my channels, I have zero tolerance. I don't play with people. I'm fair. I give everybody a chance to speak. But don't start nothing and it won't be nothing.
And I like what Duchess said. Responding doesn't always have to be crude either,
Hmm.
because sometimes you can't meet everybody. You know how they say, I'm gonna give you the same, what is it called? I'm gonna
That
come with
same energy.
that same
Energy.
energy. Sometimes it doesn't even pay, because you know what? Don't let nobody take you out of your disposition. Like, just don't let them take you out of your character, and don't let these subbies make you do something that you're going to regret. My children watches this. My church people watches this. My child friends and family and all of that stuff watches my channel. And I was, but they already know I can give it up. They know that already. So I'm not ashamed of who I am, but I'm talking about I'm not going to allow people to take me back to a place where I used to be. You know what I'm saying? Listen, my mouth is wicked. And it is woo. My tongue is a weapon. But I don't want to be like that. So I agree. You don't also have to be cruel. You could kill them with kindness sometimes. That bothers people. And when you ignore someone, that is the best weapon response that you could give them, is be on silent sometimes, because that eat them up. Some people want you to look just like how they are. They want you to how they up here acting a fool and cutting up and making a fool out of themselves. They want you to respond back so you could join the crew. The jump up and down rabbit, the foaming at the mouth, the cussing, and they like that. Nah, I want you to come over here and enjoy my food, okay? Come enjoy my food, whether it's inspirational food, the word of God food, or a plate of actual food that I cooked before you, and hopefully you enjoy my recipe. So I'm gonna wrap this up and give y'all last words on loyalty. This is what it was. If you can boil it back to those who came in later and listen to the live that I played about loyalty, and different types of loyalty, I played at the beginning that I had did 2 years ago, and bring us to us. I brought this back because I want us to stop getting upset about why people are expecting loyalty from different people who really are not worthy of your loyalty in real life, and definitely shouldn't be on here. So stop looking for loyalty from people who you see how they move already. If you see how they root, hold on, Miss. Oh, she dropped back down. If you see how they move, and why you so confused? That be the funny part to me. You already see how they treated others. You already see what they did to others. Yeah, I believe in change, but that loyalty is earned, and even if you do earn it, don't expect that person to continue to be that loyal. For real, for real. They don't owe you nothing on here. They don't know you. You don't know them. Move accordingly. If it is not what you want in your bubble, in your space, remove yourself. I don't need nobody to show me how to be loyal to me or how somebody should be loyal to me, because I have my own definitions of loyalty and how I move on here. And trust me, I'm watching and I look and I'm very observant. I just may not say something all the time because quiet, peacefulness, and just watching will always prevail. Don't think I don't see. It's just that I don't react to everything. You don't have to be. You don't have to react to everything. So that's my purpose. I want people to know, stop getting upset with these people and building up this loyal. Listen, let me tell you something. The only thing loyal to most of these people on here is those numbers that's under the video and those views, okay? And those cash apps in the super chats and how many people in the chat, right? I ain't worrying about those things. Nor am I worrying about who gonna build the brand. You build a bridge and keep moving, because I ain't looking for nobody to be loyal, but I do expect somebody to have respect for me the same way I respect them. That is all I look for. And if you can't do that, keep it freaking moving. T, last words?
I think that this is one big reality TV show, and to expect or require certain types of loyalty that you would expect from people in your actual circle offline is kind of wild to me. Like you said, respect is, expecting respect, or if you giving respect, expecting it back, that's logical. You know what I mean? But we're in a space that doesn't operate real logical to begin with. So to expect certain things on these streets is wild, And I guess people think that Jay Wilson sound they have their thoughts on him, but that no friends on YouTube, that's not to be mean. It's just that we're in a virtual space.
I do have great friends on YouTube though. So I don't believe in that, but everybody is not your friend.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Not to say that you can't have friends on YouTube. What I'm saying is, like, it's hard to even measure, because listen, I agree with him mainly. Because there's another caveat. And if you do have it, keep it a secret. And that's where I'll end that. In addition,
you said that right, T. I wanted to express that with you, what you just said. That be the part that scatters. You already know where you are. You know what you're dealing with. And then, brother, when you bring your relationship on these kind of apps, and I'm not even speaking to just beef sector or anything like that, because it goes for all the communities on all social media. When you bring your friendship and your relationship, your children, your family, and stuff like that on these social media apps, you have a lot of miserable people out here who are not happy. They don't have happy homes. They focus on dysfunctional. They are dysfunctional, and they don't know how to act but to be dysfunctional. You can't expect them to act anyway. Back to loyalty. Stop looking for that from people who are not moving and living in a functional life. Okay, so don't bring your family and stuff on here, because there are, back to the beginning, people who are here to kill and destroy. I don't care. Everybody who smile in your face and say that you look good, as you can see, and that you're doing well, and the first time you pissed them off because you ain't moved the way you wanted to, now you these ugly bees and disgusting, and you're this and that. So that shows you a lot of things. So don't bring that stuff on here. It's sad. And if you choose to, be prepared, you know what I
Mhm.
mean, to deal with, sadly to say, the repercussions. I've done it. You know what I'm saying? And you got to school and also inform your family and friends of what you're doing. I do. I tell them about the platforms I'm on. I tell them constantly, don't trust people. I don't know when somebody might want to try to dox me. I don't know when all of these things, but I do prepare my family. But from where we from, we know how it is. It's gully and ugly. Okay, things go down in your real life, bunk on here. But I do prepare my family that anybody, if they call you, I don't even care if it is a real bill collector. Be like, who that? I don't care. Who's that? I don't know them. Click. That's it. Don't engage in conversations and places and things. Sorry to cut you off with that, but you gotta have that mentality. Go ahead, T.
No, you didn't cut me off. That's pretty much all I had to say. And I
Well,
want to start normalizing using YouTubers versus content creators, man, because some of this stuff is not content creators.
exactly. And it is a much better respect from see, and that's where people YouTubing and content creators, YouTuber, content creator are two different things. And you won't know that until you really start creating content. It's great to come on here and talk ish all day and doing all of that stuff in story and all of that. But when you sitting there cutting up videos, looking for actual content to bring, you crafting, you
Right.
whatever, those are it's different levels to content creator and YouTubers. So it's different until people understand and it takes a little bit better when you sitting there and you working hard, busting your ass on something
Mhm.
or how you got to your monetization. You know, I don't put nobody down for whatever they do on here. Do your thing.
Right.
Okay. I'm not judging. I'm not judging what you do.
It's not a judgment, it's just a difference. That's all I'm talking about.
It's not a judgment. It's a difference when you actually putting the work in. For real, for real. When
Mhm.
you putting the work in, actually down there cutting and bringing content, and then somebody tell you to your face, oh, that's why you only got 30 people. That's why you only got 5 people.
Well,
That's why your views is low. That's why you got this. Who give a F? I don't care because I'm not up here talking ish. I ain't bringing mess. I'm not. I wish I would come on
mhm.
here to make numbers grow because I want drama. So I think it's touche for people to down smaller YouTubers or people who actually putting in the work and content for you to start downing other people. That's disgusting. And
It
I'll keep
really, it
my
really.
5 people in here. I'll keep low views. I don't care because those are the people who I want to appreciate me. Period.
Mhm.
I don't need fake and falsify YouTube shits because that's not going to go on my channel. I want people who's really here to see what I have to offer and just that's it. That's all.
Mhm.
But thank you
Yeah.
so much, T. I appreciate you.
No
I
problem.
appreciate
And
Lady
I didn't
T.
forget nothing. I didn't forget nothing. I'm having a difficulty with my Google Docs, and I wanted to be able to share the link and everything like that, so we could or edit. So as soon as I figure out what's going on and why I can't edit on there no more,
Okay, okay. Well,
I'll send it out to you. Okay.
okay, thank you. I look
All
forward
right.
to doing our show review.
Yes, that's what I'm
Okay.
talking about. So I might send it in a Word document, but I really would prefer for it to be in Google Docs. But anyway, I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, T. I
All right.
appreciate you.
All
Thank
right.
you so much, the T
Same.
Lounge.
Same. Talk to
Thank
y'all
you.
later.
All right, later. Thank you so much, Miss April. Thank you, Lady Tia. I appreciate y'all for coming up here, hitting the panel, talking about things. And everything that we talked about was really back to loyalty and what loyalty in different areas mean and what it means to you. All I'm saying is stop expecting people you really don't know. And it takes a lot to build a friendship, whether anybody know that or not. Friendships don't happen overnight. Friendship doesn't happen without you meeting and really connecting. And I can say that I haven't met some YouTubers yet in person, but we have built a lot and a big rapport. And I can't wait to meet them. 2025 is my year of meeting people who are fantastic and phenomenal in my life throughout these YouTube ships. So y'all be seeing that. And it still won't be a whole book cover about us. Trust that. I appreciate everybody who joined this live in the comment section, in the chat, giving your thoughts on loyalty, adding in your thoughts because it means a lot. And I want y'all to separate your heart from this thing, y'all, called social media. If people in your real life could disappoint you, you did gonna know people on an app that is typing, clicking, and talking is definitely can definitely hurt you. Okay, so don't put your eggs in all in one basket. Don't put your trust in people behind a screen or on a screen, whether they show themselves or they don't. You don't know anybody' intentions. And the best thing is not to look for anything from anybody. Come on here, do yourself, be yourself, and just be great at whatever it is you're trying to bring. And be real. Keep it funky. Okay, I'm in chats. I'm going to go where I want to go. I'm going to continue doing and being Jill. I'm going to continue dropping in chats that appreciate me and love on me back. Even if they don't come to my channel and support my channel, I ain't worried about their support. I like their commentary, so that's why I'm there watching. If you don't see me, maybe the comment I'm busy or I'm doing something else, or it's just not the commentary for me. And that means the people who I like to watch and all. It could be my favorite. I can't even say I have a favorite. I think I do have a favorite, a few favorite content creators. But even them, sometimes they have stuff that I'm not interested in, and it goes right for me. I ain't looking for that love. I'm looking for genuine love. You want to rock with me? Rock. Hey, Shakira. Thank you, everybody who came in. If I didn't say hello, but I'm closing out. And this is Jill Comfort Zone. And my thoughts are really, really real. And I feel that way. And I'm genuine. I ain't never on here trying to harm nobody. And nor do I'm looking for new friendship or building anything else. I just want to support you. If I do support you, when I'm there genuinely. And I'm not looking for you to do anything back, but just keep it 100% and keep it funky. Because I know I'm not for everybody. And that's okay. And so with that being said, if there it is, I'm gonna scan through here for some the comments. Sorry if I didn't get to everybody comments, but it's all good. Deputy Director Voodoo. Hey, hey y'all, hey. I'm signing out, y'all. And I hope y'all catch the replay. I hope I dropped some nuggets. I hope I was inspiring to some. I didn't mean to demeanor or devalue anyone because that's never my goal. I didn't mean to belittle everything here. Hey, Dovey. And everything I said today is just encouragement, and it's to help you build that thicker skin too, because I've been hurt. I've been hurt. I'm not hurtless. I'm human. I have a heart too, and sometimes you got to build walls and keep those walls up, and kind of never let anybody dictate the way you should feel, how you should feel. And it's okay that you don't agree with whoever you like. And if they don't like your truthness, your realness, and you not agreeing with them, then it's their loss. It's not your loss. Okay? It's not your loss. Thank you, Mama Global. It's not your loss, it's their loss. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Find people who value your opinion. I'm not a yes girl. I'm going to tell you, I don't like it. I'm not going to agree. And if you see me in a chat saying elsewise, and long as I'm not attacking you, that's not, as Lady Tia said, being fake. It's just saying you don't agree and you're agreeing with the commentary from another source. You're not talking bad about that person. All you're saying is, I agree. This is wrong. That's wrong. And that's all, So I appreciate y'all presence. So thank you, TC. Hey, girl. Hey, thank y'all for all coming through. Thank you, Kimberly Black. Thank y'all all. And once again, shout out to Miss April, Lady Tia, and the Tea Lounge for joining my live today, adding to this awesome commentary because I think it was great. Just to get a better look at how and who we're dealing with, and stop trusting in everything that you hear or believe. Get to know people for yourself. And sometimes it's best to stay in the cloud and study and learn somebody in their ways and move around. Don't just listen to one person's commentary. Go to the next person who they're talking about. Don't just trust that somebody's feeding you something. I don't move that way. Cause you don't like somebody, I'm not gonna like them. I don't live like that, and I'm not gonna bring it on here on YouTube. I don't care who you don't like. I'm still going over there. I'm still gonna be Jill. I'ma still be me. And until you see me doing something negative and actually talking about you or doing something, showing you something different, then hey, take it as it is. But I'm going to move around. I came over here moving around to different. I never listen to one person's side. I listen to two sides, and then I take in my note what I believe, and sometimes I'll speak on it, and sometimes I'm going to be quiet. It's up to you to figure out if I believe you or not, but it's up for me to know who I'm going to trust and who the heck I believe or not. But you know what? This is all commentary. It's all for entertainment. So I don't think my opinion, if I believe you or not, is counted for. I'm looking, I'm laughing, and I'm like, yeah, right, you lying. Trust to believe I am over here. I'm being honest with y'all. I'm telling y'all, you a liar. You lied. You said last month. You said your last year. You did this that year. How you stabbed her in the back. But do I need to tell you how I actually feel? I don't. I ain't. That's on your business. That's you looking a fool out here lying, befriending people who once was your foe. Now they your friend. Then they your foe because most of it is they don't like to hear that you disagree. So that's why if I was you and some subbies, mind your business. Just enjoy the content. But I do know some, trolls like Duchess and other trolls. They like to fuel the fire. And sometimes and you stop listening to all trolls. And I love Duchess. Duchess know, let me love her in the way that I love Christ, okay? I'm not throwing out that word. That's another thing. Stop talking about you love people you don't even know. It's a lie. You don't love me. You love what I can do, or you love some ways about me. I love your personality, but you don't love me, so say. But you can love me in the way that Christ loved us, right? Of a brother and sisterly love. But yeah, I'm cool with Duchess and we good, but you got messy trolls. Yeah, stop listening to them because they there to do what they job to do. Some subbies are there to do what they supposed to do. Fuel the fire. It's only if you bite it, right? Anywho, have a wonderful Sunday. Thank y'all for chilling out with me. I've been here for 2 hours, going on 2.5 hours. I enjoyed y'all. Shout out to Facebook. Thank y'all for hanging with me as well. And I hope to be challenged. Everybody, I hope I gave something of wisdom or encouragement or inspiration to somebody today. So if you enjoyed this live, please give me a thumbs up, share me out, and I'll see y'all on the next one. As I always say, I love y'all. Stay blessed and peace out. And join the membership. Starting at $2.99, we got a lot going on over there. So I'll catch y'all later. Happy Sunday. Bye. Thank you, chat. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, everyone.